Hunger is not a problem that can be solved overnight, but if everyone chipped in and did just a little work, we could see a pretty big impact. Despite the piles of food inside of the Josephine County Food Bank, there are plenty of empty shelves.
Hunger has and is still a very big issue in Josephine County.
Susan Schufele from the Josephine County Food Bank says they serve on average 10,500 people any given month. Similar numbers echo throughout the region. Are you able to keep up with the demand?
Barely. Just barely.
And it's about to get even worse. Food donations from the USDA are expected to be down 1 million pounds across the state in the next 3 to 6 months.
That's going to put a dent, a big dent in our food supplies.
And that's why they're relying more than ever on the community to help with the deficit.
Things are getting really tough out there, and we can all do a little bit.
Grants Pass resident Isaac Whaley is doing what he can to help. For Whaley, gardening has become more than just a hobby. It's become a way of life.
Every year I expand more and more. So I grow pretty much everything, and I always make sure to grow something for the food bank.
In fact, in his 60 by 60 foot garden, several rows are dedicated to just the food bank.
I was pretty much just blown away with the amount of need that's out there.
Whaley got involved a few years ago after the food bank came to Fred Meyer, where he works, asking for seed donations.
We were able to get him some seeds, and then we were able to get him some starts.
It's still early in the season, but Whaley is already growing everything from lettuce to tomatoes.
I'll be sitting around 350 vegetable plants probably by the end of the season.
And Whaley says you don't need a 60 by 60 foot garden to do it. Whaley says the only thing you really need is plenty of sunlight and water.
There you go, just put it in and just tuck some dirt around it.
He showed me you can even put a plant in a container. It can sit on your back patio or even your windowsill.
It's not necessarily planting a whole row. It's putting in one extra plant. It's taking your extra tomatoes that you don't have time to process, your extra lettuce, whatever you come across. One plant, one tomato, one squash, everything adds up.
Whaley's hard work and dedication has helped the food bank receive a $3,000 grant from Fred Meyer. Some of that money is being used to fund a large garden for the food bank at Raptor Creek Farms, growing nearly 50,000 pounds of fresh produce.
We're looking at providing as healthy a diet as we can.
But Schufele says if you can't garden, there are other ways to help, simply by just volunteering, hosting a food drive, or even donating money.
We can take $1 and feed a child 4 meals.
All it takes is just a little effort to make a big difference. Now, the Josephine County Food Bank will be hosting a volunteer planting day at the end of the month. To learn how you can get involved at your own local food bank, we've put information on our website. That's KOBI5.com. In the studio, Kyle Averman, NBC5 News.